Take 6. Yeah, it's taken me that long. I thought that giving you guys a synopsis of my books would be easy, but it's not, because I don't want to give anything away, but at the same point, I really want your support in this. So this is Baelfire Innocence Lost. This is the first book of a series I've been working on since the 90s. The sequel to that is The Ties That Bind Us, which is also out. Baelfire Innocence Lost just came out in audiobook. I did the narrating and the voice acting for the men, and then I have a friend of mine, Ellen Smith, that did the voice acting for the women in the book. This book is basically 2 timelines. One of my readers said that there's bookends. The book begins and ends with a timeline around nowish, around now modern times, and the vast majority of the main characters and where they live and how the story takes place is in the far future, around 7,000 years in the future. And the world has changed significantly. There's not a lot that we recognize. You know, it takes place in the Iberian Peninsula, but that's no longer called the Iberian Peninsula. It's called Sabrinia. And that is a nation that is a cross between probably 1930s Germany and ancient Egypt. And these 3 children get taken from their families in different ways and thrust into this culture. In the second book, they meet each other, and that's how they become friends and associates, along with the other more minor characters in it. There's tons of characters in this. There's a little bit for everybody in this. I don't read books anymore. I quit reading books when I started writing because I wanted to have my own voice for my own art. I am not a traditionalist by any means. I am very Tarantino-esque in the way I write, so you're not going to find typical tropes. You're not going to find prophetic quests. There's none of that. There's just people, there's dialogue, there is life happening. But there is an overwhelming scope that happens that makes both timelines collide later on in this series. So you can find more information for this at www.baelfirebooks.com. I'm also working on a comic book. I'm working on a role-playing game. There's a tabletop role-playing game that we've already play-tested, and we blind play-tested it. So it's really just a matter of putting that together. All of that is at my website, so check it out. If you have any questions, message me. I don't want to give too much about the book away, but the audiobook is available at all the popular audiobook retailers, Google Play, iBooks, Audible, all that stuff. So check it out. If you have any questions, let me know, and thank you ahead of time for your support. Appreciate it.